This is the last place you want to get lost. It's also the last place you want to break down, and most importantly, it's the last place you want to run out of gas. Middle of nowhere. Zero. Empty. The Mojave National Preserve is more than 25,000 square miles, and there's not a single gas station inside the park. 15 miles to go till the nearest gas station. But if you're heading south from the visitor center in Kelso, you may have enough fumes in your tank to get you down to Route 66, so you can fill up at Roy's in the desert town of Amboy. Gasoline is the main attraction in Amboy.
Everybody running out of gas here. Everybody's so, I forgot to gas up over there.
And if you find yourself running on empty, Manny Lopez will gladly fill you up. What is the gas price here in Amboy?
$5.50 regular.
$5.50. Now, before you start screaming highway robbery, you need to understand a few things about Amboy.
The problem here is there's never been water. You know, we're surrounded by salt mines.
Sodium chloride mines, to be exact. Just east of Amboy is Bristol Lake, a dry lake bed and an old mining site that produced table salt, among other minerals. The town was established in 1858, but it got its iconic look in the 1940s, which included a school, a church, several businesses, and of course, the iconic Roy's Cafe.
Back in 1960, there was 240 employees working in this place. Yeah, now it's 4 of us.
Every time it rains in Amboy, like it did when we visited, the sodium chloride seeps into the underground water table, making it several times saltier than the ocean and undrinkable.
No water, no life.
Everything that comes into Amboy must be delivered by truck or train, including the water, the gas, and Amboy's famous root beer float, without the float.
We're in the desert, no ice cream.
There's no ice cream out here.
No.
It was always expensive to live here, and it became even more expensive when Interstate 40 was built, which bypassed this section of Route 66 and the whole town of Amboy.
For what reason they left this out? This stretch is like 40 miles.
Amboy probably would have turned into a ghost town had it not been for the Chicken Man.
They just told him, well, okay, we want cash and we want it today. If not, it's not a deal. He goes, all right.
Albert Okura is the owner of the Juan Pollo restaurant chain. The self-made entrepreneur purchased the town of Amboy back in 2005 with plans to make it a historic destination along Route 66 and a filming location for Hollywood.
One of the best movies ever is The Hitcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
The iconic Roy's Motel and Cafe has been the backdrop for numerous films.
Brad Pitt, California with a K. That's a great movie too.
Amboy also made big news when this happened. You may remember the late Mad Mike Hughes. He built a steam-powered rocket to prove that the Earth was flat.
2 miles, 500 miles per hour, all steam, homemade.
Manny caught one of Mad Mike's last successful launches in Amboy. A few years later, in February of 2020, Mike died just out of Barstow after his rocket malfunctioned in the air. Before the movies and the rockets, Amboy served as a postcard pit stop for early travelers on Route 66. Today, the only thing keeping Amboy on the map is the people living here, Manny and the postmaster, Vanessa Paez. How many customers do you get every day?
Actually, like 2 or 3 a day.
Here in Amboy, people come and go. That doesn't help the population, but it is good for business.
All right. Oh, let's go get your money.
In Amboy, I'm John Bartel. Hope to see you on the back road.